Hello and welcome to my channel. So this is going to be the Seas of Reiki healing for earth signs. And so this is not to teach you about Reiki, it's just to really try to help bring in some of that energy of the principles of Reiki to help us, through these retrograde energies, and to really just help us think on a day-to-day basis about how we handle our energy, how we facilitate our energy or manifest our energy out into the world, how we interact with others. Okay, so this is going to be a positive Seas of Reiki healing for earth signs. So we are using the Living Reiki healing cards. We will also use the Angels and Ancestors cards. And then we will end with the Starseed cards here. Okay, so we will start with Taurus. And remember to take what makes sense for your energy and leave the rest. Not all of the information may resonate with you. So we will start with the singing bowl and then get into the reading. And so I tend to put most of the cards out first before I start to pull together and synthesize all of the channeled information. So please just hang in there with me. All right, so let's get started for earth signs, starting with Taurus. So this is for Taurus. So let's get our Living Reiki cards out first. And so there are messages on the back of these cards, and I will read the messages towards the end after we get all of the cards out and see what aligns there. All right, so this is for Taurus. What messages do we have for Taurus? So it says, we can try. Greater fulfillment. And on top here, it says, practice happiness. So we will leave that there and see if Spirit wants us to pull that one as well. All right, so let's get our ancestor cards out. This is for Taurus. So we can try. So that we can try cards. It's really about what we can try to do on a daily basis. We can try. We can try to have positive energy. We can try to practice happiness. Choose your emotions, yeah. So we'll see what comes out here, Taurus. Let's just do that for Taurus. Set your sights high. So it says Starseed, set your sights high. We have the Stag, trust and thrive. Is there one more for Taurus? You have 3 more cards. All right, so we have Sky Father, trust in the unknown. So trust in the unknown. So this trust and thrive, trust in the unknown, reach for, set your sights high. Sorry about that. We also have, so that's Sky Father. We have Summer, bask in joy and light. And then we have connect with your emotions. All right. So I'm going to put set your sights high and trust. Okay. That's Water Guardian. That's beautiful. Okay, so Taurus, I think part of the message here so as you are moving forward, Taurus, moving forward on your path, and really going to these higher levels of energy and higher levels of knowing. And I think this was maybe part of your reading before, where this higher level of knowing is something that, it's new to you, right? It's new to you. This higher level of energy, this higher level of knowing is new to you. But this is where you are moving to, Taurus, because you are a leader. And so Spirit wants you to trust in the unknown, right? Trust in the unknown. Trust in all of the signs and synchronicities that are being shown to you, right? And don't be afraid to, dream big. I know it's sort of cliche, but don't be afraid to dream big and really, really push, I think, the limits of what you think that you can connect to with your energy. Like, I think because it's far more than what you can ever imagine, Taurus. And so this stargazer, like, set your sights higher, right? I think that's setting your sights higher in terms of your energy and your connection, right? Because that's part of your path, that's part of your journey, is to go to that much higher level. And Spirit is saying, trust that connection, trust that you can push forward and then thrive in it. It's like trust and thrive and be confident and move forward and be confident in your connection, be confident in your knowing, and then be able to, as you move forward and know that that connection is real, and enjoy all of what's going to be manifested for you, right? So all of the miracles, all of the blessings, all of the things that are going to manifest out of you pushing forward, Taurus, out of you pushing forward, right? So trust in the unknown. Trust and then thrive and really, really push beyond and transcend beyond your what might be your expectations, or even transcend beyond what you think might be the limitations, actually, the limitations of what, how far you think your connection can go, or how strong your connection really is to Source, right? Because there are going to be many blessings and manifestations and miracles on this path for you, Taurus. And so what Spirit wants you to do is try, right? So that daily awareness of just trying, making that step, trying to push further, trying to connect more, trying to understand that your knowing is very strong and believe it. And so on a daily basis, it's like this. You can try to understand your connection, right? You can try to understand your connection to others or the people around you, right? Because in this effort of understanding your connection, you know, there's a greater level of fulfillment that's coming your way, Taurus. There's a greater level of fulfillment. There's a greater level of energy that you will be able to manifest out into the world. And so don't worry, you know, about how you're connecting with others at this time. I think Spirit really wants you to focus on moving forward and have understanding. Just be understanding. I think not this sort of not, you know, analyze and pick it apart. Like, just try to understand and let it flow through you. Try to understand your connection with Source and then your connection to others, but don't, it's sort of like try to understand it, but don't worry about it, if that makes sense. And so this basking in, you know, joy and light, this is where you want to be, and practicing happiness, right? And practicing happiness, Taurus. Yeah. Practicing happiness. Because a huge part of this, being able to further connect with your light, Taurus, is, you know, how you handle your own energy and your emotions, right? And so if you are trying to practice happiness, if you are trying to really connect with Source, right? It's about understanding your emotions, right? And so you have the Water Guardian, where it says connect with your emotions. And then you also have choose your emotions, okay? So 2 emotion cards. And so this is really about, I think, you know, understanding how you are connecting with Source. Understanding how you are connecting with the people around you. But don't try to analyze it so much. I think Spirit just wants you to try to understand and go with it, and try to, you know, believe more. I think the more you open up your heart and connect with your emotions, then the more that you are going to connect with Source, and you won't need a lot of thought around it. It will just be natural for you, is what I really want to say. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. It will be more natural for you. Okay. So let's see if we have some starseed cards for you, for Taurus. creation. So it says, being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. Creation. Yeah. So again, Taurus, this is about you trying to push forward and really see how far you can go with your connection to source and your knowing at this higher level that you're going to move to. Like I said, it's even far beyond what you can even imagine. And so Spirit really wants you to just go with that and really create that stronger connection, because it's there for you to grasp onto and lead you. And so that creation is really about moving to that next level, and transcend beyond any sort of limitations that you think might be there, because those limitations are not there. They're not there. So you can really believe and go as far as you want, Taurus. Inner alchemy. I don't know if I showed that. And then it says, inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. Yeah. So don't be afraid to push beyond whatever you think might be limiting. Don't be afraid to push beyond that. Don't be afraid to push beyond that. Let's see if there's one more for Taurus. Yeah, release. So it says, release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. Yep. So Taurus, yes, move beyond any limitations. Connect with your emotions to help you transcend beyond anything you think that may be limiting, because the limitations are not there. They're just not. And Spirit wants you to be able to go as far as you can, and then trust and thrive while you're on your path. Not just thrive when you get there, to your purpose, but thrive while you're on the path. Bask in the joy of your light while you're on that path of your purpose. Okay? All right. Thank you, Taurus. I hope that some of this resonated for you. And now we will move on to Capricorn. Okay, so this is going to be the Caesar Reiki reading for Capricorn. So Capricorn, be sure to take what makes sense for your energy and leave the rest. gratitude. Okay. So Capricorn, we have gratitude, real joy. It's beautiful. And then we also have a wise prayer. Okay. Gratitude, real joy, and a wise prayer. Okay. And then we also have on the top here the right path and make sense of your life. So we will see if Spirit wants us to take any of those cards. Okay, so now we will get your angels and ancestor cards out. So gratitude, real joy. So for some of you Capricorns, this is the awareness here with the Reiki principles. You have gratitude and real joy. So it's really tapping into, I think, being grateful for just, those little miracles of every day, right? Just being thankful for all that you have, all that is, the little things, just having life, the things that make you happy. It doesn't have to be these massive things, just all the things that, it could be all of the little things that make you happy. Sometimes the little things that you forget about, that are really important to you, but we get so busy with our lives and things that are going on that sometimes we forget about all of these, small little things that actually bring us joy when we think about them. And so Spirit wants you to think more about us being in a space of gratitude so that you can remember those little things that bring you real joy. Okay. All right, so let's see here, Capricorn. Messages do we have for Capricorn? So we have Trader. It says exchange energy to create abundance. Yeah. And then we have Snake. Shed old skin. Yep. All right, let's see if there's one more for Capricorn. Yeah. So it says intend and create. Yeah. So there's, I think, a couple messages here, right? And I think these cards are going to come in here. So we'll grab those in a second. All right, so Capricorn. I think the first message, again, having to do with sort of the gratitude and the real joy. And so connecting with that. So again, those little, maybe some of those little things that give you that joy, some of the things that you may forget about, right? And so if you're thinking a lot about, what you may not have. So it's that, and I'm going to pull these out right now because I saw that card there. It's that half empty, half full kind of thinking. So if that's where some of you are, and you will know who you are, if you find yourself thinking in a mindset of half empty, right? Spirit wants you to switch that. Spirit wants you to think about it in terms of half full, right? Because that energy, and you want to give out that positive energy, right, into the universe. You want that to manifest from you, Capricorn. And so that half full energy, right, you have that when you have a awareness of gratitude, right? You have that half full energy when there's awareness of your gratitude, right? And so the abundance that you, I think, desire, right, on many different levels, but it starts with you, Capricorn. Always remember that it starts with you. And so your exchange of energy, right, your exchange of energy creates that abundance, right? So if you are exchanging positive energy, then abundance will follow for you and for the people that you are exchanging energy with. The abundance will follow on many levels. Okay? So it's looking at that glass as half full in a state of gratitude, or in an awareness of gratitude, Capricorn. Okay? And so to move to, that thinking and that switch, maybe there may be some things that you need to shed. So that way of thinking of sort of half empty, right? So again, you will know who you are if you tend to find yourself thinking about half empty. So thinking about, it, and this is not like some extreme negative thing. It just may, and I think we all do it sometimes, where we think about, it could simply be, I'm at point A and you're thinking, my gosh, I have so far to get to point B, right? Or you may be thinking, I have so far to get to point C and I'm only at point A. But the reality is that if you think about it half full, you can say, oh, well, I'm on my way to point B, and then after that, I'll be at point C. And I know this may seem like a silly example, but it's just one of those things of just switching, the thought process of where you are and where you want to be, and not looking at it in a way of, oh, I have so far to go, but looking at it as, okay, that's how far I have to go, but this is where I'm at now. Sort of, this is okay kind of thing. Like, it's okay. So that's I think the shedding of the old skin, that shedding of that half empty skin there. Okay. And in doing that, right, I think that will help answer some questions for some of you. And so the other part of this is, I think, because for some of you, you've been, looking at it as, I have so far to go, and then you start to question whether or not you're on the right path. You start to question whether or not, all of this makes sense. Right? There's a lot of questions that you're starting to have about your path forward, because it seems so far away for some of you, right? And so Spirit is wanting you to shed that thinking, right? Shed that thinking, right? Shed that thinking, and understand that you are on your right path, and however far you have to go is how far you have to go, but understand where you are now and find joy in the fact that you are on the right path. Find joy in those little things while you're on your path. Find joy in those little things that you've been forgetting about, right? Having that gratitude for being on the right path, having that gratitude for, all of the little wins and the little successes that you have while you're on your journey, right? So while there may be some, you know, kinks in the road, but there will also be some successes. There will be blessings, there will be miracles. And so Spirit wants you to really connect with that energy, connect with that positive energy, right? So that you can bring in the kind of energy and light that you need for all of the abundance that's to come, right? For all of the abundance that's to come, right? Because your creativity, if you're in that positive space, your creativity, right, will soar, right? Your creativity will soar. And so set those intentions to be aware of how you're thinking about your path forward. Set your intentions to try to look at things as half full, right? Set that intention for yourself. Set that intention. Set that intention. And then we have a wise prayer. And I want to read this. So it says, Old Irish prayer, author unknown, take time to work. It is the price of success. Take time to meditate. It is the source of power. Take time to play. It is the secret of perpetual youth. Take time to read. It is the way to knowledge. Take time to be friendly. It is the road to happiness, right? So this is that exchange of energy, the road to real joy, right? Real joy and abundance. Okay, and then it says, take time to laugh. It is the music of the soul. And take time to love and be loved. It is the path to joy and contentment. Yeah. So this is how you make sense, right, of your life, Capricorn. This is how you make sense of your journey. This is how you make sense of your journey in terms of looking at it as half full, right? This is how you make sense of it. This is how you make sense of it. And so understand that you are on the right path, okay? You are on the right path. All right, so let's see what star seed cards we have for you, Capricorn. Ooh, sorry about that. Almost a whole deck fell out of my hand. All right, let's try that again. Capricorn. Capricorn. Yeah, so it says wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. Okay. And so for some of you, you may have been questioning your path because of some of the bumps, I think, in the road, as I mentioned before. And so Spirit just wants you to stay strong and know what you know. Like, you have the wisdom, right? And so focus on your light. Focus on moving forward, right? Focus on seeing it half full, no matter, even if others around you may be saying it's half empty, right? You want to see it as half full. Capricorn. Yeah, so did I show this wisdom? So this is Gaia. It says, connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Yeah. So with this wise prayer that we were talking about, and it mentions meditation. So it says, take time to meditate. It is the source of power, right? And so through this change that you're going through, Capricorn, use meditation to help you connect more with your light so that you can stay in this positive energy of gratitude and remembering those things that bring you joy and exchanging positive energy with others, right? And you can shed all of those things that don't serve you. One more for Capricorn. Yeah. So love. It says, live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. Yeah. Live your truth. So again, don't worry about what others may be saying. If their energy is like a half full, half empty kind of energy, you want to stay in a half full and exchange that kind of energy with others. So that energy of love and half full, right? That's what you're trading. That's what you're exchanging. Not any half empty kind of energy. Okay? So thank you, Capricorn. I hope that some of that resonated for you. And now we will move on to Virgo. So now we are going to have a message for Virgo. So Virgo, remember to take what makes sense for your energy and leave the rest. So, Virgo, let's see what we have for you. Messages do we have for Virgo? Messages do we have for Virgo? Messages do we have for Virgo? Living in the moment. For Virgo. See if there's one more Virgo. Virgo. A lot of cards moving. I'm going to wait for it to flip out. And then the answer is internal. Right. Let's see if there's one. That was too many. Sorry, Virgo. So I think that's it. All right. So we have living in the moment, and the answer is internal. Those are beautiful colors that go together. You can see that. All right. So let's see, Virgo, what are the messages we have here? All right, so we're going to get your angels and ancestors cards out and see. Living in the moment. So Virgo, it's not that you shouldn't focus on the future or your path or your purpose. Living in the moment is just about accepting, right? I think, and maybe that's part of this climate of acceptance. I think that's here, right? Accepting where you are, who you are, accepting others for where they are and who they are, right? I think as part of that is this climate of acceptance. So we'll leave that there for now. All right, so what are the cards do we have for Virgo? So living in the moment, focusing on gratitude and joy, joy, happiness. I think again for you as well, Virgo, as the other signs and the earth signs, focusing on the little things, the little joys, the little miracles, focusing on that joy. Messages do we have for Virgo? Charlene, Master, be graceful in movement and action. Yeah. Be graceful, so living in the moment. Be graceful in movement and action. Okay. What do we have for Virgo? Unlock the magic within. Virgo. Let's see if there's another for Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, we have unleash the wild within. So this is beautiful. So this is really connecting here, Virgo. So you have unleash the magic within, and then you have unlock the magic within and unleash the wild within, right? And so you have living in the moment, and the answer is internal, okay? And so let's see here. And you also have the sun. Enjoy success and happiness. Yeah. Okay, Virgo. So let's break this down here. All right. So I think for some of you, okay, so this living in the moment, as I started to say, it's not about, not focusing, on your path forward. It's not about not focusing on your future. It's about being in the moment, being in your energy now, right? Being in that energy that there's so much energy within you and around you, right? So much positive, strong, great energy. And Spirit wants you to really, really take it all in. Basically engulf yourself in it so that you can unleash, right? You can unlock what's truly inside of you. So it's really like sort of like bringing it all into you, into your soul, so that you can blossom outward. And you have this beautiful flower here, and that's why I think it says the answer is internal, right? The answer is internal. because I think when you truly be in the moment, right? Being in the moment allows you to not worry so much, right? Being in the moment allows you to accept things for what they are, right? Accept people for who they are. And that allows you to move forward, right? In a thoughtful way, right? In a more graceful way, right? If you're in a place and awareness of being in the moment and looking at that in a positive way and having this climate of acceptance, right? That's where you want to be, because that means you're taking in all of that energy. You're taking in all of that light, and you're having that understanding so that you can now unlock what's within you, right? And manifest that out into the world. You can unleash the wow that's in you and manifest that out into the world, because you are in the moment, right? And it's something that you can try, right? You can, on a daily basis, you can only try every day to say, okay, today is going to be a day that I'm living in the moment. And it's not, again, it's not that you are not thinking about your future. It's not that you're not planning. It's not any of that. Being in the moment is really a mindset, right? It's that mindset that helps you to be positive, that helps you to tap into, you know, sort of relax and tap into your own creativity, right? Tap into, you know, who you are at your soul, right? It allows you to be you by being in the moment. It's sort of like you give yourself this out by being in the moment, right? And so you can unlock that magic, right? You can get the answers, right? So the answers are internal. The answers that you seek are internal. And so instead of sitting and I think worrying about 20, 30, 40 different things, right? Think more in the moment, and then the answers about those 20, 30 different things will come to you, right? It will come more naturally to you, right? Because you are tapping into your true energy, right? You're tapping into your true power. You're tapping into the magic within you. Okay, Virgo? So this is really beautiful, right? This is really beautiful because success will be yours, right? You have the sun here. So as you're moving on your path, you know, understand that success will be yours. Success is coming to you, right? So unlock the magic within, right? Unleash your power. You have the moon in the background here, and you also have the sun, right? So you have this connection and balancing of energy, right? That you can facilitate. You can facilitate this balance, Virgo. You. Okay? So this card here, I want to take this card here. So diligence. Right? And so this climate of acceptance, I think this is this climate of acceptance. And so for some of you Virgos, you know, it may be hard sometimes to just be in the moment. It may be hard sometimes to kind of just accept things as they are, accept what is. And so there's an awareness and a diligence that you will have to put forth and maintain right? As you're moving on your journey, because you don't want to forget or lose sight of living in the moment. You don't want to lose that, because that energy is what helps you get to your answers, right? Those answers that are internal. It's what helps you get to your answers. It's what helps you to get that understanding that you so seek. And I love that all of these colors go together, right, for this messaging, right? So living in the moment, right? Living in the moment helps you to get those answers that you seek. It helps you to get that understanding that you seek, okay? And so that magic within you, that power within, right? Living in the moment helps you to truly connect to all of that energy. And so there's no worry about those answers, because they will come to you, right? They will come to you. Unlock the magic within. And so this card here, I'm going to take this too, because it says connect with our higher self, right? And so this is what you're doing here. When you're in the moment and taking in that energy and you're unlocking the magic within, you're unleashing the wild within, right? You're connecting with your higher self, right? You're connecting with your higher self in doing this. Okay, Virgo. So let's see what starseed cards we have for you. Light, yep. So it says, it is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. Yes. So you can't make this up, Virgo. So unlock, right? Unlock the magic within. Unleash the wild within, right? Manifest out your light, right? So take in that energy that you get from being in the moment, right? From the sun, this energy of the sun that you can also balance in, and you unleash it. You manifest it out into the world, right? All right, let's see here. Virgo. So we have wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. I believe Capricorn had this as well. And so I think for some of you earth signs, you may have, there may be some folks around you that are almost like negative, I know that's saying negative Nancy, but, it's just that half empty kind of energy. And so you just want to stay away from that, Virgo. You don't want to be that half empty kind of energy. You want to be half full, and you want to stay away from folks that are that half empty kind of energy. And so living in the moment allows you to also, or help you to see things as half full instead of half empty. Be in the moment. Enjoy your moments, Virgo. Enjoy your moments. Whatever that means to you. Yeah. So a strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. Yeah. So this is that energy inside of you, Virgo, right? That's calling you. That's your higher self, right? That's telling you to unlock your magic. Unleash the wild within, right? The advancement is calling you to move forward in that energy. In that energy. Okay. All right. So these are your messages, Virgo. I hope that some of this resonated for you. Oh, look what's here. Sorry, one more thing. This was on top. Abundance, right? So this is what you're moving towards. I love this. This is what you're moving towards. So if you can, you know, be in that energy of being in the moment, the answers will come. Trust that the answers will come. Trust that the understanding will come. And really manifest your light out into the world, right? Because what's to follow is the abundance. What's to follow is the abundance. All right. Now that's it, Virgo. So I hope that some of this resonated for you. Love and bright light to all of you. Thanks for watching.